Yes, I just hired a candidate, and this candidate is not the best. Do you want to know why I hired a candidate that is not the best, not the second best? Watch this video to the end and you are going to know why, and why you should practice that in your next interview.
Love TV Africa,
your personal development channel.
Now, let me tell you why. Aside from the technical and the soft skill that go with the job, your process and your conduct throughout the recruitment process are factors that we consider before placing an applicant on a role. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you things that are considered in the hiring process that are not known to a lot of applicants out there. Every hiring manager prefers to hire someone that is intentional about the job. Like, they want to know that you truly and willingly apply for this job, not that you just see that, oh, this is an opening and you just send your CV. Every recruiter wants to be convinced that this person is an intentional candidate. The same way a woman loves an intentional man is the same way an hiring manager prefer a candidate that is intentional about the job. So it paints a picture that this person is ready for the job and is willing to take it. How do you be an intentional applicant? By being thorough about the recruitment process. You do your due diligence about the organization before the interview. While applying for the job, you did not just send your CV, you attach a cover letter to explain. You go extra mile to prove that you are interested in the job. It is a factor that form part of the decision process, because we want to give the job to the person that really wants it, not just anybody. The second factor is self-awareness, understanding what you are bringing on board, understanding how your skills and competence can fit into the organization. And the only way you can know about this is by understanding your position, the organization, how it works. You are applying for the position of a social media manager of an organization. You have been invited for an interview. The best thing you can do is to go and check the current social media page of the organization, see what you can do different, see the new innovation you can bring on board that will help, that will drive more results for this social media you are going to be managing. That is what every employer wants to see. They want to see that you have value, you know your values, and you know what you are coming to do in the organization. You know what you are bringing on board. 3 out of 5 interviews we ask you, what can you bring? Like, what are your value proposition? What can you offer us? What are you bringing on board? How can you add value to the brand? These are questions in this respect that they use to check your self-awareness and the ability to bring value to the organization. So if you understand your value very well and you are able to articulate it very well, you have a chance than even candidates that are more qualified than you. Another thing is hitting the right bargain. There is a budget. There is a salary budget for every position most of the time. Though it might not be an actual figure. It could be a range. Let's say it could be from 500 to 700k per month. That is a range. But this range is attached to how qualified, how competent the person is. And the best thing you can do is to hit the right bargain, to quote the price that align with it. And the best way you can know this is by doing your research about the organization, about their payment structure, and about the position you are coming for and the industry pay range for that position. If you're able to hit the right bargain, one of the things that hurts a lot of qualified applicants is mentioning prices that does not fall within the range of what the organization is looking for. A lot of hiring managers do not like to negotiate a lot. A lot of hiring managers prefer candidates that is proposing a price that align with what they already budget for. With this, there won't be need for a lot of higgling and haggling. The fourth thing is good attitude. A lot of recruiters will not tell you that we didn't hire you because of your bad attitude. They won't tell you we don't hire you because of your temperament. Whereas these are things that goes into the decision of who gets the position. Because the thing is, it is good to say you are not fit for the position based on your qualification, based on your experience, but it will look sentimental to say you are not fit for the position based on your attitude or based on your temperament. And these are things that factor in. Every person that is coming to the organization should fit. There is need for personality fit, and if your personality will not fit into the organization, even if you are the best candidate, they won't hire you, because since your personality did not fit, it will not be easy for you to work with others that are already working in the organization. And that is why at all time you need to be fit. The best way to be fit is to be calm. throughout the interview process. Approach every question with smile and try as much as possible to be flexible and lenient. This will present you as an agreeable person and person that is easy to work with, and with that it is easy for you to get in. The last but not the least, and the reason why I just hired a candidate who rank as the fourth best candidate in my interview process, is following up. Yes, following up. I've already drafted the name of these 4 people based on the ranking of how fit they have meet all the requirements and all the things I've said in this video. But then I was waiting for Monday to ratify the whole process. Then I come to the office first thing on Monday morning. I got a follow-up mail from the 4th candidate. Then that settles the score. I instantly sent the employment letter to the 4th candidate and he got the job. It still boils down to being intentional about the job, so that even after the interview you are still interested in the job based on what you've seen. A lot of people, including myself, sometimes after an interview, so if I notice that there are some things I noticed in the interview that are red flag about the organization, I might not be interested in the role again. This candidate sent a follow-up message, and I think, yes, this is a candidate that is really willing to work with us. Congratulations. So, and how do you follow up? By sending a thank you letter. After the interview you've done, you can, if it is a panel interview, you were interviewed by 2 or 3 people and you really like the job, you felt you've performed very well in the interview, that you stand a chance of being considered. The best thing you can do is draft a thank you letter to thank them for the interview and tell them it could be just a single paragraph is enough to say thank you for taking your time to interview me about the so position. You can say one or just a single sentence about the organization that I'm really glad, like I really look forward to working with this organization because of X, Y, and Z. And I'll be willing to tell them you are still committed to the process. That's affirmation of the fact that you are interested in the organization, and also still tick the box of the first point I mentioned earlier, that you are intentional about that job. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video and you want to see more video content like this, kindly subscribe to this channel, Lock TV Africa, and turn the notification on.